Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about when the new version of RDR2 is going to be releasing on PC, the specific time, and what Rockstar has done in the past. We're also going to be looking at some free things Rockstar will be giving away, and some great ways to get started in Red Dead Online. Since there's going to be no character transfer, you'll be starting from level 1 on the PC. So let's start with probably the most important topic of today's video, and that is when the PC version will be releasing. I'm sure many of you guys, like myself, have already preloaded and pre-downloaded and pre-installed the game, and now you were just wondering, when is it going to be releasing? Because depending on when you're watching this video, there are many parts of the world where it's already November 5th. Yet, Red Dead Redemption 2 for PC is still not available. Now, you might be wondering how Rockstar is going to go about releasing this. Is it going to come out in some countries first? Well, the answer to that is no. Otherwise, places like Australia, New Zealand, they would have already had the game by now, and they don't. So for this, we need to look back at Rockstar's last PC title, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. So this is how Rockstar did things in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, we haven't heard anything official, but this is what Rockstar said in 2015. They said Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC will go live on April 14th at 12 a.m. BST. In the US, this is Monday, April 13th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Okay, so that right there gives us our answer that for GTA 5, the game is going to be unlocked for everyone at 12 a.m. BST. So now that we know that, let's take a look at how that will work for the rest of the world. So here we go. Unless we hear anything else from Rockstar, these are going to be the PC global release times. Going from left to right, in Los Angeles, in the United States, it's going to be released at 4 p.m. So that is Pacific Standard Time. In New York, which is going to be Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be released at 7 p.m. In Sao Paulo, Brazil, it's going to be released in 8 p.m. In London, it's going to be right on the dot at midnight. In Rome, it's going to be at 1 a.m. Moscow is going to be at 2 a.m. Singapore is going to be at 7 a.m. on November 5th. Sydney is going to be 10 a.m. on November 5th. And Wellington is going to be 12 a.m. on November 5th. And I know that certainly doesn't cover every location in the world. However, with this information, you can use that to find out when it will be releasing wherever you live. Just simply plug in like 7 p.m. EST or 4 p.m. PST, and you'll be able to find out what time that is where you live. So there you go. It looks like if you live in certain parts of the world, especially in Canada, the United States, Mexico, South America, you're actually going to be able to play a little bit earlier than technically November 5th. And for those of you guys that are in Europe or even somewhere in Australia, I don't know how many of you guys from Australia, New Zealand are watching my videos, but if you do, you are kind of on the short end of the stick here and have to wait a little bit longer. This is something that Rockstar has done for basically their PC digital downloads for a while now. And Rockstar support followed up with another tweet. They responded to an individual that was asking if all versions would download at the same time, and they said GTA 5 on PC will launch at the same time for all digital downloads, including the Rockstar warehouse. So I'm assuming no matter where you have bought, preloaded, pre-purchased this game, it will be releasing at the same time, whether that's on the Epic Game Store, Green Man Gaming, the Rockstar Launcher, which is where I purchased the game and where I'm sure many of you guys did as well. It'll all be releasing at the same time. And if you want even a little bit more proof that that is going to be the case, Insider Tez Funds 2 said this just a couple of minutes ago. He said, note, Rockstar doesn't care where you live, everyone will get it on the same time it launches. Nobody is getting early access or this kind of stuff that happens with other games. So there you have it. Those are the likely release times for Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. Although it's sort of a last-minute update, it does seem as if there's some conflicting sources saying different things about when Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC will be released. According to GameDebate.com, which I'll leave a link to their page in the description, Apparently, Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to unlock globally on November 5th at 1 p.m. GMT, which would mean that is 8 a.m. Eastern Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Time tomorrow on November 5th. So, whoa, if that's the case, that is completely different from the map that we just looked at. And apparently there are other outlets like Green Man Gaming that have also confirmed the same thing. Now, I'm a little bit more inclined to believe this because these are coming from retailers and individuals that either have the game keys to sell or review copies, and apparently they have asked Rockstar, and that is what they've told them. So it looks like we might have to wait a little bit longer than anticipated. Again, until we hear something official from Rockstar, these are just our best guesses. Again, unless we hear something specific from Rockstar later in the day, which at this point I think it's unlikely because they've already put out a Newswire post for Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. And that's actually what we're going to get into next because as we've talked about earlier in the week, remember, Red Dead Online is not going to have character transfer on the PC. So even if you're a level 100, you've mastered the bounty hunter rank, trader rank, collector rank, everything like that, you're going to have to start over. So what we're going to be talking about today might help you sort of get a boost. The first is a brand new legendary bounty, and that is Etta Doyle. So Rockstar says in a past life, Etta Doyle trafficked in Vice, working as a procuress for ladies of the night. She went by a different name then too, Madame Le Pearl. But Le Pearl and her gang of discouraged women have since reinvented themselves as bandits, robbing stagecoaches and trains with a particular fancy for stealing from Leviticus Cornwall. Cornwall has grown weary of his freight being targeted and has hatched a plan to ensure Doyle by spreading rumors of high-value goods traveling by rail through Saint Denis. The goods, of course, are fake, and Cornwall means to spring an ambush. Wishing to distance himself and his company from the dirty work, Cornwall requires the assistance of a qualified and experienced bounty hunter. Now, Doyle and her gang are considered to be extremely dangerous, but mercy must be spared, and the target is required to be captured alive. Her identifying traits are a scar on her right cheek that she earned in a knife fight, and the fact that she dresses in male clothing, though she will likely mask her face to conceal her true identity. So this is an interesting legendary bounty because it's a little bit more complex than the ones we've seen in the past, and it also requires the target to be turned in alive, which is something that's never been the case before. So it's certainly an interesting one, but Madame Le Pearl or Etta Doyle is the legendary bounty this week. Now, Rockstar mentioned something specific regarding the PC and the legendary bounty. They said, for those who will experience Red Dead Online for the first time on PC tomorrow, connecting your social club account with Twitch Prime will get you the Bounty Hunter license for free. And then they said to ensure access to all kinds of future Red Dead Online benefits, make sure to visit Twitch Prime and sign up. So interesting. It looks like with Twitch Prime this week, you can get the Bounty Hunter license for free. Now, Rockstar also giving away some gifts and have added some cool new items and content to online. They said all gunslingers who play Red Dead Online between now and November 11th will be rewarded with a gift of $100 for free and also a free treasure map, regardless of what platform you play on. The treasure map will be found at the post office or in your camp lockbox, and all gifts will be deposited within 24 hours of playing Red Dead Online. And starting tomorrow, ambitious collectors who score the map for the weekly collectible list consisting of the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Absinthe will be able to cash in the Fortune Teller's collection, either by visiting Madame Nazar or by mailing it via the post office. And a new selection of emotes are now available for folk looking to greet and express themselves on the frontier, greet fellow travelers on the road with the gentle wave, or show appreciation for their efforts with the applause emote. Alternatively, give the thumbs down to cowpokes provoking your ire, or use the hush your mouth emote to let your posse know you're taking a stealth approach. And there's also a ton of weekly bonuses and benefits as well. All Wheeler, Rossett and Company catalog members who reach Club Rank 50 this week will also receive the Gentle Wave emote, and the emote gift will arrive within 36 hours of reaching Club Rank 50 and can be found in the greet section of the emote menus. And PlayStation Plus members who played Red Dead Online will receive the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles Tarot cards within 24 hours of playing Red Dead Online. all free of charge and ready to sell to Madame Nazar individually or as part of a lucrative collection. And for competitive players looking for a fright, this is your last week to play Fear of the Dark Showdown mode. Stay tuned to the Newswire for more Red Dead Online news in the coming weeks, and head over to the events page for all the details. So there you have it. That is everything that is going on this week in Red Dead Online, including some free gifts, some brand new content, ways to prepare for the PC version. I still think it's incredibly disappointing that on the PC version there's going to be no character transfer. Like, that's really discouraging. I mean, I'm not even that high ranked in Red Dead Online, but I still wouldn't even want to start over and have to like rebuild my character and set everything back up. That's a pain. So I wonder if Rockstar will ever change their mind on this. But regardless, Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC will be coming out soon. And that should give you a better idea of when it releases and the things you can do in online when it does release. But anyways, that is all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you guys did go to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest Red Dead Redemption and GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.